just wanted to add one final thing, one final thought, that I think people could look at Tim and I's friendship and think that I helped him in all of these ways, or I helped him get to kind of where he happened to go, and different things that happened in his life. And but I just want people to know that our friendship truly is mutually beneficial. Tim has helped me the same or more that I may have helped him. I think that when I met Tim, I was this really insecure little freshman girl. And, I was so worried about what people thought about me and the clothes I was wearing and if I was cool enough and if I fit in. And I remember when I met Tim, he made me feel like all of that went away. Tim didn't care what I looked like. He didn't care what my hairstyle was or what clothes I wore or if I was cool enough. Tim truly looked at my heart, and all of that just disappeared. Tim doesn't see people for the clothes they're wearing or, what they may look like truly. And so being a high school girl, I can tell you that completely changed my entire life. And because when you're in high school, people can be mean and it's hard and all you want to do is fit in. But when I had Tim by my side, I instantly felt like I fit in. And so my confidence, I can truly tell you, came from Tim during those hard teenage high school years. And Tim provided that for me. And so I feel like Tim has changed my life in that way by giving me that confidence, and that insecurity that I may have had always disappeared when I was with Tim. And that still is true today. Tim doesn't care what I wear or what I look like. And that's what I think is so magical. And that's what I want people to truly hear when I say that you never know who's going to come into your life. You never know who God may bring into your life, and they may look different than you. And in our humanness, we tend to see people for what they look like or what their clothes look like or maybe what their hair is like. But I would encourage you, look at them like Tim looks at people. See them for their heart, and you never know what that person might be able to do for you and in you and in your life. And so I just encourage you, be like Tim. Look at people like Tim looks at people. Look at people for their heart, and it may just completely change your entire life, because I know for Tim, he provided that confidence and that assurance that maybe I didn't have. And I feel like we were mutually beneficial in that area. He provided the acceptance for me, and I may have provided that acceptance for him, but it was truly magical. So that's all I wanted to add.
Thank you.
That pretty much said the same thing.
Ashten, that is really powerful. And
I think it's so important. And I was driving home thinking, I don't know if I said that or not, but I just remember, being this high school girl was so hard, and people are so judgmental and so mean, but I'm not kidding when I tell you, like, I got in the car with Tim and it was just, all of that disappeared. And anytime I was working with him, and, you live in this world as a high school kid, and Tim just provides this like safe place. I don't know how to explain it, but I just remember thinking, and that's how it is always when I'm with him, like all those things, all the worries in the world kind of disappear. And I just wish more people could look at the world like truly like Tim does. Like Matt said, like, look at Tim like Matt does. And I know I shared that like a little bit. Like, I feel like Tim lives the world with like these love glasses on. And like, I wish I had like heart glasses, but that's truly how I view Tim, is like looking. Maybe I'll find some. I should get some and like take a picture of Tim wearing them or something. Because truly that is how he looks at the world, is like through these heart glasses. Like, look at the world through love. And I wish that's how more people view the world. So maybe I'll have to get him to take a picture with love glasses on, because truly that's Tim. And that's how I feel like our world would be so much better if people view the world like Tim does.
Tim for president.
Yeah, right?
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I don't think you realize how powerful what you just said is, because you're right. School is hard, and it's getting harder. You know, we
Right.
have to worry about the bullying and the violence and all the
Totally.
things going on. So what you said is so powerful. Just thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I had to. I was driving home and I'm like, I didn't communicate that the way I wanted to. Because, like, with Matt and I, especially doing high school ministry and bringing around these kids, it's like we've seen like suicide rates and anxiety are just like through the roof. It is so sad in the world that we live in. And so I just wish, I felt so lucky. Like I had that safety net of Tim in my life. Like I wish every kid could have that, and, but I think we could if we all just treated each other with more love in the way that Tim does. So anyway.
I love it. But I thank you
Thank you so
much. The friendship that you guys share is truly, truly unique and special and a gift to you all, but it's also a gift to the world, which is why our theme is making the world better one friendship at a time.
That's right.
Cool.
Right?
The theme.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Thank you so
All right, Greta.
much, Ashten.
Love you, Greta. Thank you.